Welcome to the Morning Jolt. This is Don Markland with Accountability Now. The Morning Jolt is where we give small bits of inspiration, news, tips for small business owners, leaders, entrepreneurs, parents, students, coaches, and more. It's your daily jolt to get you started. The quarantine, it has had some unintended blessings. I have a brother who lives in Alaska. I have another brother who lives in El Salvador. One who lives in Utah. My parents live in Nevada. So, needless to say, we are scattered literally all over the world, and we rarely physically see each other. And so, when quarantine came about, my younger brother initiated a weekly card game where we would play Texas Hold'em poker. We would get on a Zoom call and log into pokerstars.net. And no, they're not paying me to say that. In fact, I would love them to pay me to say that. So if they're listening, which they're not, but if they are, have them send me a note. And we would play. And it has been fantastic. We have had a great time, and it's literally been a gas. Over the last 4 weeks, we've laughed, made fun of each other, and it's been incredible. I started doing a little bit of the math, and we've spent more time together these 4 weeks than I believe the last 3 years combined, howbeit virtually. And it's because of these family poker games, it's got me thinking about poker. And so I want to use a metaphor here and follow along with me, if you will. Even in quarantine, we're getting on each other's nerves a little bit, husbands and wives and brothers and sisters. So I want you to think about, if you're at a poker table, imagine if you had unlimited chips to play. It was bottomless. So regardless of the card you were dealt, you could play the hand all the way through to the end. You could always go all in right at the beginning. Wouldn't that change the way you played? Wouldn't that change everything you did? And it would probably make the game a lot more fun. Of course it would. And so imagine now if that was your approach to life. Everything was bottomless. Imagine if every decision you made, you had bottomless energy, bottomless excitement. And I know this is going to sound super hokey, but guess what? That's actually what you have. That's the opportunity you get to make, the choice you get to make as a leader, as a coach, as a parent, as a student. You get to choose to have bottomless energy, bottomless enthusiasm, bottomless excitement every single day. Your energy, your attitude, those are the unlimited chips. You can go all in on every single decision, action, issue, every single one. You can go all in on your life, your business. It's up to you. And that is the most incredible concept about our mental power and the way it affects those around us, our family, our employees, every day. Viktor Frankl, he wrote a book called Man's Search for Meaning. This is my brother's favorite book. It was introduced to me in my 20s by a mentor of mine. It's about his time in a concentration camp. And he says in there, quote, "Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way." 30 years later, Mary Poppins, she taught us this brilliantly. And if you know this, you can kind of hum the tune in your head. In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. You find the fun and snap. The job's a game. Every task you undertake becomes a piece of cake, a lark, a spree. It's very clear to see that a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Both Frankel and Poppins teach us that the power of choice and attitude are up to you every day, every moment. So, you're starting today. Do you have a good attitude? Are you excited about today? It doesn't mean you have to be off the wall enthusiastic, extroverted, bouncing around, crazy, nuts. That's what I do. But you can go all in. You can be your version of enthusiastic. I was just recently reviewing some of my notes of a book that I read last year about Mr. Rogers. It's called The Good Neighbor by Maxwell King. It's fantastic. And in there, he quotes Fred Rogers as saying, "It's not so much what we have in this life that matters, it's what we do with what we have." Fred Rogers was an all-in guy. He was not over-the-top enthusiastic, but he was all in. So today, are you all in? Are you all in your daily routine? Are you all in with your decisions? Are you all in on every Zoom call that you're going to be on? Plain and simple. Are you on your A game? You can follow me online at Don Markland, all social media channels. You can check out my website, accountabilitynow.net. You can check out my company, the #1 digital marketing company in the world, 411 Locals. And folks, that is your Morning Jolt. Thank you so much.